right now.
Is YouTube going yet?
You can release your
Say the
video
word.
order
Oh, there
here.
it is.
We got some pretty intense rain here. Let me mute.
There
Is
it is.
Anthony, you rolling?
Yeah, that was called Irish Jig, song that I learned in high school. YouTube world, you lovely folk with your likes and your thumbs up and your thumbs down and your wonderful little subscribe bell. Don't forget to subscribe to Thomas.
Does he have a YouTube channel? He probably
He
does.
has to if he's streaming live. Everyone just hit that bell. We're going to wait for you right now.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, as with every major blogger in the nation. Well, my YouTube has my videos on it from all the previous concerts and stuff.
Yep.
A few thousand videos.
Are we doing a round robin or are we doing sets?
I'm not. I'm not sure the way you started it, and I don't want to break the natural flow. So, if you want to do something else, or you want to do a collaboration with Nicholas through the Zoom camera or
I don't
something.
think that's possible, but
No, but you're supposed to be figuring out how to make it possible, Anthony.
I know I am. Although they did cancel the whole video thing,
Ah,
that band Dispatch. I'm just gonna do photos for him apparently.
mm,
Whatever.
fuck him.
Welcome. All right, so I'll play another.
Yeah.
Hey,
I did that a little sloppily, but sometimes I like it sloppy.
Dude, you kept the ship righted though. That was good.
Yes, keep going forward, man.
Hell yeah.
You think I'm gonna play more than one set, or should I just do my 3 and then let Nicholas go? And
I don't know how many people are going to come, so
I say give
Oh, yeah,
Anthony a
oh.
little breathing room.
Yeah.
I want more
Let him
people to
breathe.
hear Anthony.
He doesn't want to suffocate. He doesn't want to just crawl around, fish out of the water. Let him breathe a little.
I got another one here. Yeah, I don't remember the second half of the song. I think that's it. I got it.
Open Mike Thomas is.
Desiree, mute yourself.
Never.
That was also the sloppiest I've ever played that. So it doesn't matter that you spoke over it. It's great. It adds to it.
No,
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was not muted.
Honestly, I'm distracting myself more than you just distracted me. So don't worry.
Okay.
Anthony, are you playing all standard right now, huh?
Yeah, that's just a standard. That's just like all G kind of stuff.
Hell yeah, man. It was really easy to play along to.
Yeah, it's very easy. And all the wrong notes sound right anyway, to me, at least.
Dude.
Well, I think that's my 3.
Yes, we're counting these by the standards set 3. You had your Irish rendition songs. Okay, so if you're standing by, that means Nicholas wants to do something. Or if he doesn't want to do something, well, we can have you make something up.
What the hell are these rules? There's no logic to any of what you just said, Thomas.
Not supposed to be logic. It's Friday.
I'm confused.
It's on Thursday. It's supposed to be on Thursday. We're on Friday tonight this week. So there are no rules.
It has been a weird day. Anthony, it's your call. You want to do another, or you want to hold off? I think we should
Do
give
another one.
Anthony another
You have to
shot
make, if you do something, you
later.
have to make something up. You have to
Oh,
make something up on the spot.
I interrupted your other one, so do another one.
Something up. I don't really improvise, but I'll try.
fuck yeah!
Good job.
That's what happens when you tell me to improvise.
Yeah, that one was
Cool.
probably better than your other songs.
Oh, god damn!
Burn.
I'll work it into something. Thank you.
Anthony, you just reminded me of a trick. I probably didn't make this up, but I learned it myself.
Okay.
You know, if you fret a string and then you do like the harmonic touch on the fret like ahead of it, You can do any harmonic. So like, oh shit. Okay,
Yep.
so
You
there's,
fret.
and then you just lightly touch with the middle finger.
Oh, I see. Like one fret away from it.
Nope, just a fret right in front of it, and it'll be the same note
Oh,
as whatever
wow.
number.
That sounds nice.
It would be
Right?
kind of cool if everybody like collectively wrote a song on Zoom.
Dude, we're not gonna be able to get all our asses together to do that kind of shit.
No, but just like making parts of it. I don't know. What do you guys use to record?
I use an 8-track, a Tascam. It's
We have
wave
Tascam.
files.
That's the coolest trick, man. Thanks for showing me that. Holy
I
hell.
thought you might like that one.
Nicholas, you're next.
All right, fine.
Do
Desiree,
it.
I'm in. Let's all do that.
It'd be fun.
Okay. So this one's got a bit of an intro. I'm gonna put my headphones on for this. They're in a net. I have to get a fucking headphone holder. Not that one. All right. So this has got a bit of an intro, and then I'll start the song, I guess. you're gone, don't forget to write. And you know you can call me anytime. I've got nothing but love for you. Though I seem to lack a firm grasp on reality, sometimes say and do some things that I don't mean. My conscience, it is stained, and it fills me with disdain. 'Cause what good are these songs without a friend or two to feel the love? You can take some, well, but pass it on. It won't be the same as back in the days when we were young. It's a song from my youth. Why is it spotlighting Anthony? It's probably because Zoom thinks Anthony's playing because it was pretty.
That was awesome. Some like cool instrumental stuff. I'm not sure. It keeps staying on me. Like even when I have no sound coming through and I just mute
It's
myself,
stealing the spotlight.
it'll just go to me for like 30 seconds while you're playing. And I'm like, nothing's on. There's no mic on.
It thinks you're interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
Somebody
shit,
else
shit.
somebody else be interesting. I'm gonna mute now.
I mean, it's interesting here, but it's also like psychotic, so I'm not doing that. Seriously.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
one of
don't
the,
touch it. We
one
made
of
a
the little
creeper
Godzilla
Minecraft
children's.
pumpkin.
You made her a Minecraft pumpkin?
Yep.
Carved
Out
the
of-
creeper.
A creeper. You know what that is?
No.
Oh my god, look. Move your foot.
Characters of Minecraft.
It's a character from Minecraft. Oh, turn the light on. Turn the light on, sissy.
Oh, nice.
Turn it on. You got it or not, girl? That one, and then of course a cat because we're crazy.
Oh,
But it's not interesting enough to spotlight.
I think that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna do one more where I wrote a musical part and then just added it to a song at some point. That reverb's a little obnoxious. Turn it down a bit. Check. That's better. I'm a traveling man. I'm a traveling soul on the stone and sand. And I'm a rock been waiting to roll. And I'm a man of peace. My mind's at constant war. Been a boy just waiting to be the man, but I ain't no waiting no more. 'Cause I'm a traveling man. And I'm a traveling on. Don't you dare try and stop me now, 'cause I ought to wrote this traveling song. No, I ain't no preacher. Shows hell ain't no saint. But of the many things that I am, a runner is just one more thing I ain't. But I need to be moving, just for moving's sake. Gonna see what there is to see, and maybe I'll come back again one day. 'Cause I'm a traveling man. And I'm a traveling soul on the stone and sand. And I'm a rock been waiting to roll, but I ain't a waiting no more.
Dude, that was great.
Thank you very much.
Your voice reminds me of like a mix between Lucero and God, what are they called? Mumford and Sons?
Okay, I know of Mumford and Sons.
Listen,
That's like that'd be like the gravelly.
Honestly, I've never heard anyone that sounds like you, which is awesome.
I'll take it. But now I have to check out Lucero. I probably said that the last time she mentioned them if I ever.
You gotta spell it for us, though. I don't know how to spell that. There could be like S's and C's and
Probably
U's and
Lucifer,
O's.
but
Sound it out.
I'm thinking it's
Lucero.
Lucero.
R-O, I was about to say.
Yep. They're like a drinking band, but it's
Oh.
like I don't know. It's like country punk folk music, and the guy's voice is amazing. But I think like the writing too.
So I just took that as a compliment. Haha.
There you go.
All right, I'm counting that as 3 if that's okay, Thomas.
That was 2.
That was that well. Yeah.
That was 2. Don't
Yeah,
make me come over there.
Anthony got 3.5.
Okay, I'll do a half of one then.
Half of one.
But play it in halftime so that
Twice as fast.
no,
Twice as
twice
slow.
half speed.
Twice as slow.
Twice as slow. That's like algebraic. All right. I think Dane just said "fuck you" to me on Thomas's thingy. Hi, Dane. I love you too, cuz. There's a light above me, pretty big and lovely, but it's sure to go out soon. There's this hole inside me, small and black and empty, but it's the perfect size for you. But I got clueless on the screen, my small, bright, useless TV. I don't know what's happening. Must be the medicine in me. Cause I haven't slept in 3 days. My head is starting to ache, and I'm beginning to feel a little crazy. Crazy. 'Cause I got clueless on the screen, my small, bright, useless TV, and I don't know what's happening. Must be the medicine in me. And I just wish I could sleep. half a song, but it was a slow song. I couldn't slow it down anymore, I don't think, but
Yes, we couldn't tell it was a half a song. It was so slow.
there you go. That was my whole plan.
Woo!
Very sinister.
Thanks,
No.
y'all.
It's up to Desiree. Alistair, can you be more sinister than Nicholas?
She literally just said she might play, but not yet.
Oh,
Yeah, not yet.
not yet.
Where's Dane at? He's just lingering right now. He's watching us.
He's on the
When
way.
are Meg and
On-
them
Thomas, you play.
Talking to someone on the phone. He's on the way. So,
Thomas, you should.
Oh, I gotta pee.
I mean, can we play right now? I guess Matt will play now.
Fuck
Who
yeah!
listens?
I'll hold my pee.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just 1 second.
you can always just talk about current events. But you're going to play now.
Sorry, give us a second. I gotta make sure I have the right guitar. All right, we're just using my phone because we weren't gonna do it, but we are now. So let me know if it sounds crazy or whatever, or if it's bad. I walk the streets in- I'm not shaving. How old is this guitar?
It is like 100 years old, a little more.
This guitar is from like 1901, I think, that he like nerdly bought.
Yeah, sometime from the first 10 years of the 20th century.
Okay.
How's that sound? Is that too?
He says it's loud and crackling. How do we, is there a way to turn it down, or is it just gonna play like that? Here, back it up.
You still loud?
Can you hear it now? I can't hear you. You're muted, Thomas.
Yeah, okay. You go ahead.
Okay.
Sounds good?
I'm gonna play Colors of the Sun.
Mute yourself.
Saving anyone. I had to help you twice. I'm not saving anyone. I had to help you twice. I'm not saving anyone. I had to help you twice. I'm not saving anyone. Yeah. sun. Will not look directly into it. Try to find the colors of the sun. I will not look into it. Try to find the colors of the sun. I will not look into it. Try to find the colors of the sun. I will not look directly into it. Getting up on the way, way down, feeling. 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 Holy wow. We haven't played like anything in so long. We're sweaty, I'm sorry. Does it sound okay?
Sounded pretty good. There is some white noise going on, but you guys sound great.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Thank you.
figure out what
Yeah,
that
I
would
don't
be,
know.
but all the fans are off and all that stuff, so probably just Dylan, turn the TV down a little bit.
Maybe just the phone
Please.
microphone, probably.
Yeah, my phone sucks, so
Next time we have to like set that microphone.
but we did last time and it was like a next. How many songs? 3?
Yeah, whatever you want. We have a very small crowd tonight, so you can just pretty much do what you want.
Put him down now. Sorry, kitten. Okay.
Go ahead, try to think of maybe doing
Do it. Let's try it. Nobody knows it anyway. The last song is on our first album on Spotify. Colors of the Sun is on Muted Window Holodeck, so that's on like all the platforms. I'm trying to figure out the river, which is also on that album. Got it?
You are my silent ghost. You are my home away from home. So it goes. Everyone knows this hollow grave. So much time to look up space, and you wander off into the woods until you can't be seen, and you take your life above, above, above a broken stream, and you wonder all about the things that everyone will say, but you do it now, yeah you did it, yeah you did it anyway. You are my extreme. And you wonder all about the things that everyone will say. But you do it now, yeah you did. Yeah you did it anyway. Oh my god. Dylan, stop doing that, please. Bub, the noise is gonna like interfere with everything, so don't push that around, okay? Holy moly. Okay.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
We haven't practiced
Shit.
awesome, but it's fun.
I wish we practice more often, probably, so we can play more songs, different songs next time.
It's kind of like emotionally draining with the kids trying to write or play anymore. I don't know.
It's
It's
kinda
hard. But we try.
Thank you, though. So,
We're gonna try to figure out one song. Give us just a second.
sweat just rescue.
Yeah. Also, dude, Lisa's favorite, rescuing the children,
Okay.
because that's predictable.
Yeah,
Are you gonna go
next
play or are you
time-
gonna sit down? Stop. You need to sit down or
Next time we both play again together on this,
we're gonna play new songs
yeah,
next time.
we gotta play new songs. So,
Okay,
we've been
go
playing these songs
play.
like a lot. So,
Okay.
and we have new stuff. We just haven't practiced it enough to like feel comfortable with playing it. I
Yeah,
guess,
we
to other
would
people,
jack
so.
it all up.
But
Quit.
next time we'll try to do that.
Keep it off.
Alright.
Alright. Stop. I will kick you
Sissy.
in the butt. I will
Kick
kick
your
you.
bum.
I will kick you. Stop it now. Okay. Ready? Listen. You ready? It's your song.
See if I can do it on this guitar. That's why I wouldn't.
So vote and rescue the children. Save the kids. Oh my god.
Okay. So.
Okay.
The truth it comes out in moments of prideful dissent until monsters dare they force you to do something that you're not.
Turn it down. Dylan.
One thing is I'll restart.
We're gonna restart. I'm sorry.
Bob, turn it down.
Bob, come sit over here. If you can't listen. Oh my god.
Hey,
This is
Dylan.
why we don't. Okay, ready?
Bob, stop.
We're gonna restart.
Dylan. Dylan,
Bubby,
just don't move the stool around across the floor, okay?
and turn it down still.
Sorry, buddy. Just a little while.
You can read the captions. You're 7 almost. I don't know how old my kid is. Whoops.
Okay.
Okay.
The truth it comes out in moments of prideful dissent until monsters dare they force you to be something that you're not. One thing they don't got. Something that you're not. One thing they don't got. One thing they don't got.
Ouster still sucks.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for listening.
New
Listening
song-
and watching our terror.
new songs next time.
Yeah, we're gonna start trying to work on them.
Dude, you guys get bonus points for all the crazy shit going on while you're trying to play and fighting through it.
Thank you.
That would be an awesome music video. Like, just what you guys just did.
We should just, that should be like, if we were doing this video.
We're gonna stop and go, stop!
This is
Don't
our
do that.
life.
This is how that what was it? The
No, stop real
virtual
quick.
shows CLE or whatever
Oh my
show that we
God,
did with
yeah.
Brandon Postman and Aaliyah. It was a fucking disaster. It was kind of
Just tell your young child you're gonna curb stomp them right before the Save the Children song.
I told her I was gonna kick her in the butt. I'm so sarcastic and like ridiculous with my kids. They know I'm like never gonna do
Right.
that, so they just laugh at me. But I might be a little bit of a bad mom.
She's looking at you like, yeah, you're crazy, mom.
Cray cray.
Hey, don't break the.
She's opening the Xbox. Is anybody else gonna play?
That was really, it was awesome.
I thought.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That last is on a record or?
The last song is not. The first two are. So if you go on Spotify and look up Ouster, we have a single with 2 songs on it, and then we have a 10-song album from like what 4 years almost now. 5 years.
Officially put it out in like 2018,
2018,
but
yeah.
it was done like in like late 2016, early 2017 or something. We just didn't get the money together to actually have it printed and
Right.
everything
Until later. But yeah, they're on Spotify or iTunes or any of those.
What's that last one called?
Which one?
The last, did you say the last one?
Yeah.
Rescuing the Children.
Yeah, we're gonna record that soon. We just set up everything in our attic. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell the Tascam interface works with my computer because it's not cooperating. So
The interface. I heard the other albums. Did you record with the interface setup, the same setup?
no, we recorded at a friend's studio. So we have a tape machine that we brought there and we used.
We actually use an old Tascam tape machine.
TX.
So it's like, or a TX,
TX, leave it alone.
Tascam, TX, same company essentially.
And then we got the
I always confuse
interface
them.
recently.
But
Can you
we
go
used
play?
that for most of the album, and then we converted it to digital, and you know that's how we kind of got it
Then you need to sit down and
to
stop.
Pro Tools to mix it. But this next set of recordings I want to do, I kind of want to do it. Honestly, I really
Through tape.
want to do it mostly through tape and mix it on like a board and try to do it without much digital input. But you know, you still kind of have to in ways unless you're like have a lot of money.
And we're
to
gonna
cut it to
be
record
like
or
just
whatever.
learning how to use the tape machine alone, so it'll be interesting.
Do you give it to someone to master it or no?
Before
The first one we had was kind of
go
mastered
play, then go.
while we did it in a way. The first record that we had, but this one we have like a friend of ours' father. He does mastering, and
Chris Keffer.
we might try to save up some money and see if he can do it. He's actually really good. He masters a bunch of albums, professional and local, and so he's like got a lot of experience. But it's sort of expensive. But this next thing we do, next
Worth it.
record, I want it to be mastered like professionally, kind of, you know.
What's his studio called?
What do you want to?
Sorry?
What do we put it in?
I was just wondering what his studio, his mastering studio is called.
I'm like,
You're cutting out. We can't hear you anymore. You are now silent.
Silence. The silent majority.
How much per song does he charge?
I think it's like 50 per song. It's
So
not
like,
really
it's like
bad.
500 an album, right?
Yeah, it's like 500 for 10 songs.
I know a guy who's 35 a song.
Yeah, like you're like, oh, we definitely want to. I don't want. It'd be shop around. Don't do that kind of.
Dude,
Later.
you guys need to get that tape machine back.
We are, yeah.
Yep, I can't.
It's
wait.
still sitting
I
at the
cannot
studio. We got the interface here. We got everything else that, like, we set up everything else. We just need, like, to get cords. We need to get the tape machine back here. and then figure out why my laptop isn't working. I'm probably just gonna get a MacBook because it's the drivers that are messed up.
Yeah, it's not a good.
I have Windows
laptop for
10,
recording, I don't think.
and apparently the Tascam's having like issues with that specific system. So
Well,
fucking
you guys are totally. I don't have like crazy good equipment, but you're totally welcome to come use any of my shit anytime if you want to come spend a day or two.
cool.
Appreciate it. Yep.
That'd be sweet.
We'll have to take you up on that sometime. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Come meet Bob.
I mean,
We can put your kids in a chokehold while you're doing your work.
Yeah.
any cages too?
Yep. We joked that we're gonna put him in the dog cages.
Right, the little dog kennels here.
Actually, Sissy loves going in them. It's silly. She like doesn't want to play. I'm like, that's helpful. Or if I'm like, you need to get on the wall, or you need to go out. She's like, okay. I'm like, really?
One day I look down and she's just eating the dog. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, the dogs? Yeah. Hey, we'll take you up on that too.
Definitely. So I can get this figured out. Yeah. You guys sounded good too, though. I feel bad because we're always playing the same damn song. Right. Next time. Next time. Probably even played tonight. We're ridiculous.
You guys are getting some crazy compression on your stuff. Like we can hear about half of what you're saying.
Yeah.
My phone sucks.
Probably it's got.
And he turned the TV back up, so I'm just gonna mute.
The music did sound great though.
All right. Yeah, you doing any more? Megan's here.
Next time. Next time.
You guys are getting some crazy compression on your stuff. Like you can hear about what you're saying.
Yeah.
My phone sucks.
Probably it's got.
What's happening?
Somebody's watching the
back
YouTube
up, so I'm just
video
gonna
right
mute.
now. Thomas, turn off the YouTube video.
What's happening?
It's not the YouTube. It's the something maybe on Megan's side. I don't know.
Hi, Megan.
Okay, you're okay. It sounds okay now.
Megan, do you have the YouTube video open in a different tab?
What?
Nicholas is.
Do you have the YouTube video live in a different tab?
I saw it, yeah. Oh, do I have it open, you said?
Yeah, 'cause
Yep, I did. Wait,
we're still hearing it, I think.
I just closed it, and let me close all my other windows here because I had too many things open.
And Dane's here too.
Does that seem better? Because that wasn't me if it was.
Megan, I've been trying to meet you. You came into the Zoom like twice before, and each time I tried to introduce myself, and you were gone before.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry I haven't been in Zoom much lately at all. I was so into it when the quarantine first started, and then I just got, I don't know, I got overwhelmed with somehow I'm busy all the time, and then I just don't want to, come and go quickly, but
Wanted to meet you. My name's Anthony.
nice to meet you, Anthony. Are you about to play?
We've all played.
Yeah, he played. He was first.
Oops. Well, I'll watch the YouTube of it. I didn't realize you were streaming on YouTube. That's cool that you got it streaming there.
A little distracted tonight. It's not my best work.
So you have to play the 48-hour thing. Have you played it before? The 48-hour virtual fest thing that I do? Okay, well, we got to get you on that, and then I have no excuse not to see you. And of course, as soon as I...
local.
What?
Is he allowed in? He's not a Clevelander.
Yeah, no, that is not a truth. We don't make it just Clevelanders, for sure. It's cool to have it be a chunk, mostly Cleveland, but it's even better to have... Where are you from, Anthony?
Massachusetts.
Cool. I would say it's really cool when we get people on different time zones because then they don't mind playing the middle of the night slots as much because we got a couple people from UK and I think I don't know where the one girl's from, but they're not from the United States, so it's really cool. They're 6 hours behind or 6 hours ahead of us, so when they play at 4 a.m. it's actually 10 a.m. there, and that's cool. So yes, we'll be in touch, Anthony, for the 48 virtual thing. And I'm going to mute my microphone, of course, as soon as I launch the Zoom meeting. My dog is pawing me to go outside, so I'm going to mute this, and I'll be back in just a minute.
Well, yeah, Dane, you can play like pretty much now if you want. I think is what's happening.
Wait,
I wasn't sure if you're going to play or just talk about what you were
No,
doing.
no, he said Dane. Dane, you're
Okay.
up.
Megan, are you gonna play?
I'm going to play a song. Yeah, I need to practice. Am I muted? No. I need to practice. I'm playing a show tomorrow, and I'm playing songs that I usually play on piano on guitar. So I'm going to play one of those tonight on guitar because I need to see if I can actually get through it. But I also have to say hi to Dez's cat really quick here because that's really cute.
Yeah.
Hi, cat. I know Des.
Somebody tell me that Dane doesn't look just like Van Gogh.
What happened?
What's the cat's name?
Ears right now. Okay, good. No, he looks good.
Ears. He's like, I have both my ears.
I only
so
saw
What
one
if I had taken the headphones off and one was missing? All right.
Halloween. There's your costume, Dane. Get like a blackout for your ear for Halloween. Okay.
I worked at a haunted house too many years. I don't like to dress up anymore.
I feel that. All right.
I'm not ready, by the way.
You're not ready?
Thomas.
Yeah, you could go. Yeah, you could go, Thomas.
I can go.
By the way, you guys all sounded awesome. I was listening on YouTube.
Fuck you, Dane. Thomas, what did you think of the debate last night? Let's hear it.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Very intense.
I thought it was going to be so much better than the last one, and it was better. But I left watching it feeling sick. Like, it just makes me feel sick because it's too real.
Still won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and watching children, less worse than children, just like, bleh, no.
You said about pushing the pause button.
My kids would probably debate better.
I'm sorry, I
Nothing's
should have
happening.
air quoted debate.
Debate.
What did you think of the debate last night?
Who you? Oh, Megan's leaving, so who you talking to? I said intense.
You, Thomas. You're the one
I
who
said-
always gives us the lengthy rundown of all the.
That was the last. When you comment on debates, you tend to get yelled at by everybody, no matter what you say. I could say, boy, that was a nice suit, and that suit wasn't so good, and the tie didn't quite match. And you have 4 people unfriending you on Facebook who are upset about it. So debates tend to be emotional, polarizing things. It was intense. A lot of back and forth. They almost almost got into some real fierce arguments a couple times, but the moderator did pretty well to keep things in line, and so they made it to the end.
You're right. The debate did. It went the full 12 rounds.
12-round boxing match.
The moderator, I will say, I thought did a great job.
Yeah. It's MSNBC host, Kristen Welker. Her name is. Yeah. She looked very official. She was the most official of the debate moderators. Well, there were only 2 of them. Well, there was the vice presidential debate too. But she maintained control better than the others. So.
Why are debate moderators gotten from the pool of like major network news outlets? I don't understand that one.
Yeah.
They could have like Harvard debate teachers moderating.
They probably want it to be someone familiar that the voters at home know, and these correspondents are seen on TV all the time. moderator, these network hosts.
I'm embarrassed and frightened by the whole thing. That's my 2 cents. Ting ting.
So, well, what else to do? Main isn't ready, so I can do something. Quick rendition of Raindrops that we've ever seen on YouTube World. And let's see. Just a second. Is Anthony saying yes? All right.
I fucking can't. Oh no!
Oh, that was something I put together real quick. Oh, Kennedy's here. That's what the noise is.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I thought that I was muted and now I just feel like a big jerk.
Yeah. I thought, well, I'm not sure who was saying what. Yeah. 'Cause Megan was in and out, so she's just getting back. And that was something I put together.
Thomas, I'm just curious. Is there a helicopter outside of your house?
No. There's no
What
noise.
about the train? Can you hear the train, Thomas? There's a train going by my place.
No.
There's like this like chopping sound. Like, I don't know if that's like your mic.
Really? No, I can't. Yeah. I have these.
Sounds like an engine. Probably just the wind.
Yeah.
We can't hear you, Nicholas.
Oh.
It's kind of musical.
Oh yeah. I think it's a fan.
Or
Not from here.
This?
it could be a mobile device picking up a signal, like when my
Yeah, my phone hooked up to the car.
when my phone is on my keyboard, it makes that kind of noise.
Yeah, there's something coming from there.
Yeah, that sounds like the sound my phone makes when it sits on top of my keyboard and there's like a disturbance in the force. Hi, Kennedy. Disturbance in the force. Hi, Kennedy.
So, not to be obnoxious, but Dane, does your shirt have little hand emojis on it? You got close to the camera.
Listen, dude. They're little flowers. Thank you.
Dylan, get in here. Lay down now.
Paisley?
Sorry, I'm momming.
You're looking sharp tonight, Dane.
Yeah, so I'm not sure who wants to be next, but I still technically have one song left.
Go for it, man.
I could just do.
Thomas, improvise a song.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing it.
Yeah. Closest I get to improvisation tonight. Christmas. in October. Fire alarm in the building. Okay, there's some improvisation there. The Christmas song. Pretty
Ever
much.
sure your building's not on fire?
I think they installed a new recording for the building fire alarm, and someone is setting it off from time to time for some reason, for fun or to test it, or because we're going all night, so it's probably not management. Someone.
It scared me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not been good. It goes intermittently. It hasn't gone like for a half an hour at a time or something. For like a few seconds, maybe it's a glitch. When it usually goes off, when it goes off until the fire department comes and turns it off.
Just making sure. Didn't start a fire with that music.
So there are so many problems with the fire alarm that you're no longer worried when you hear the fire alarm?
Then it sort of defeats its purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Thomas, that shit was hot.
So.
Yeah, I actually like that. That was cool.
All right. So. I take it. I don't. Megan, you're not ready yet.
No, is Dane gonna play?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Never ready.
Thomas, that shit was so hot, my fire alarm went off. I'm just saying. I'm totally not ready. I think Kennedy wants to play. That's just rumor has it. I don't know.
Go, Kennedy.
Hello,
Yeah,
Kennedy.
you're getting your rumors from like a dirty old well that's deep in the forest, buddy.
It's exactly where I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, a trail of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I was like, because you about to be haunted, and it's gonna be by me for suggesting that.
I'm not afraid.
He's not afraid of ghosts.
I still don't have anything set up. It's literally the same as it was last week.
Oh yeah, you pointed the camera at the ceiling last week.
Yeah, show us your fancy lights.
What does
Oh
your
yeah,
say? It says it's the what?
it's the music. I don't want to show the whole thing because it's a shirt that I got from my sister's choir concert, and it's the school we went to. But I'm like, I'm just wearing it because it's a shirt. But I don't want to be like, yes, I still wear shirts from high school. Like,
That's actually like my favorite, like just getting random like school shirts from thrift stores and shit.
yeah, but this is I that would be wearing it like unironically. Or wait, or was that be ironically?
I don't know. I always liked I don't know, I liked mine. But I dressed like a little boy, so.
No, it's not the style. It's just it's the school
Sure.
pride thing. I don't want people to be like, how old are you? Be like, I don't know, 70.
It says Trump 2020 on it.
Nah,
Shut up. That's not funny.
not funny.
I giggled.
You know what's not funny is before the last election in 2016, when nobody thought Trump was going to win, a good friend of mine with a great sense of humor had a MAGA hat because some idiot friend of his had it. He's like, oh, give me that hat. And he had the audacity to put it on me and take a picture. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. The fact that that picture exists is terrifying to me. Just saying.
I feel like that would be scary, yeah.
Trump 2024. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's
Forever.
go.
Trump forever. Okay.
12 years from now.
Blech.
That's his latest. That's his latest campaign speech. 12 more years.
So Thomas, I'm making.
Iconic.
Oh, there's a delay.
In my mouth.
Fun. I was gonna write all the song titles
In
that we
my
did
mouth.
the Malp show on it. Is that fun?
So that's what is that?
That's
It's now-
Sam Star. But then I was gonna do like the
Yeah.
song titles written across it since you guessed so well. I made a post with my set list in emojis. I did my best, and I was like, whoever can guess this, and I knew Thomas was gonna get it because he's filled my band so many times and knows a ton of the songs. But it was just very funny, like yes, trying to decipher, watching someone try to decipher song titles from emoji choices.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was my show and tell.
So the emojis, those are the things at the bottom of the messenger when you at the bottom of the video feed when you're the messenger part of the video feed. Just to let people know.
I should put it on. I don't know what you're saying, but I should make comments on the video in
Yeah,
emojis for each song
yeah,
title if that's what you're
it's
saying.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the video. It's on. It's part of the video. It's part of the chat in the video. You can. They have a choice of different emojis.
What?
Or
You didn't do it though. I didn't do it.
They've got happy ones and sad
yeah,
ones.
and they got strange ones. I think it's in
For
the.
instance, the song, like I have a song called Dancing Like the Sun, so I use dancing girl emoji and then a sun, and like of course Thomas got that one and etc. A song called Bridges, that was easy, the bridge emoji, but just saying. Fun stuff with emojis. This is 2020.
And
Is
the
Dane gonna play now?
Dragons was easy.
Dragons was
Is
easy.
it fair to call them hieroglyphs at that point?
Seriously. The future is the past is the future. I believe it.
Megan, what was that place you guys played at on Wednesday?
Oh my gosh. So it's part of Case, and it's
Yeah.
just Silver Hall is the name of the building, I think, of the stage. And they, before quarantine, were doing concerts there, more probably traditional, I think, less local music,
Yeah.
and lectures and stuff in that hall. But the Maltz Museum, which is the Maltz Jewish Heritage Museum, which I didn't know this backstory until we were there, um, gave Case a bunch of money to make this space better or what it is to do renovations on it, I guess. And then since quarantine, they did this whole series of local music shows there. So it was the Maltz Performance Arts Center was the name of the place, but it's part of Case. So I was kind of confused about it. Like I was tagging the Maltz Museum, and they're like, no, it's not the Maltz Museum. It's the so it's like a newer name on this building at Case. Maltz Performance Arts Center. It was amazing. It was very
Yeah,
very special.
I was blown away. That was awesome.
And just side note for all of us grassroots kind of people here, they did not ask us to play. I was like, I reached out. I was like, I saw their concert series, and I was like, oh my God, all these people I know are playing there. I wish they would have asked us. And I had just finished the 48 Hour Fest last month, which was like a huge deal. But anytime you do anything that's a big deal, the next day you're kind of depressed and still want more. And I was like, oh no, what's this very cool Maltz series? And I reached out to them and just said, hey, are there any dates left? I love what you're doing with the live streaming. And story has it that an hour before I sent that email, somebody canceled. So they're like, we actually just had someone canceled. We saw you doing your 48-hour thing. You guys are great. We'd love to have you. But that moment before I sent the message where still, no matter how successful you think one might be doing when you're watching other people in the world, I was feeling bad. I'm like, oh, they didn't pick us, they don't. And so sometimes we dwell in that space and sometimes we act positively from that space. And I was just so grateful that I sent that message and just said, hey, any chance we could play, even though I figured they're going to not even see the message. It's like Facebook message. Sometimes when you message a business, they don't even get.
That's how I was for a while about like Bright Winter and stuff like that. Like I was like,
Dude, right, all right, you should see the text exchange between me and the bandmates. I was like, hey, you think, I know this is being recorded. I was like, hey, you think they'll pick us this year? Because I've applied five years in a row. I volunteered the last 2 years. I've learned, sometimes, you don't always get picked. So you do what you can do. You start your own thing or
better attitude about it, you know what I mean? It sucks at first, but honestly, it kind of teaches you not to worry about that so much,
Absolutely.
Eventually, I'm sure it'll happen.
Yep.
And you added all the effects to the video while it was recording.
Failure is the first
Different
step to
colors
success.
and different colors and words.
Yours is really quiet. I heard you start to talk, but
Yeah, you added all the effects to the video while it was recording, while it was live streaming.
yeah, well, I made the video, and then they actually had a guy there doing that. So we didn't know. That's why I kept saying I don't know what it's going to look like, because I knew they were going to use different camera angles. And obviously the video was one angle. So as they switched between the different camera angles, anything could have and did happen. But they did a great job. And funny story, obviously that's over by Case, the location, and they have a team of people working, everybody in masks, obviously very safe. But I just went to Menon today on West 54th Street, and I'm ordering, and this guy's like, oh, what's the pho like here? What should I get? And I couldn't help myself. I started chiming in and telling him how good things were there. And he's like, did you just play at the Maltz? So I was like, yeah. He's like, I was the audio engineer person, but we have masks on, so I didn't recognize him. And it was just funny running into somebody 2 days after being there. Small world, good stuff. But yeah, the point is the audio video people did an amazing job putting it all together. It was crazy.
Yeah, and I sent you some screenshots of that.
I saw your screenshots.
Yeah, so some of those were pretty intense.
I feel like I'm in charge now. Is Dane gonna play now? What's happening?
I don't know, Dean.
Oh man.
We can just watch you. If you
Yeah,
just
Dane.
sort of like a featured artist, you can watch you
Live art.
paint and perform.
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm not going to fit all the songs in here. I'm going to start and then I'm going to run out of room. So here we go.
What is that? That's a block. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome though, Megan. Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I'm the world's worst self-promoter. Like, people tell me I'm good. I'm like, why are they lying to me? That's my
lived
brain.
it. I think I'm older than all of you, at least by a few years. And trust me, I lived it. I lived it so long and so much. And just, I still do. I still am like, yeah, right. Oh, people are only nice to me because I run the thing, or I used to run open mics all the time. And it's like, yeah. Nobody feels great until you're in the moment playing, and then you remember why you do it. So if only you could take that sense of self that you have when you're playing and you actually feel connected to everything. If you can harness that moment and put it into promotions, there's
right after. I always feel like so emotionally drained after. Like I'm like so excited to play everything, and then like you know what I mean? It's just like almost a low randomly.
Oh yeah, well it's chemically, all the stuff is there, and then it.
Yep. And you go home, it's like what?
Almost shocked. Saying that and trick yourself into, you know, it's kind of a trick to trick yourself into remembering that feeling and being like, I can.
It's funny too, like when everybody is saying positive things about our music, because we don't, like I told them earlier, we don't practice, we can't practice. It's just not a thing we do. So we might as well talk you literally everything, but like it's nice to hear. But I also, I guess I'm trained in myself to not believe that about us. You know what I mean? Like,
Desiree, I am not a nice person.
I know. You're me as a dude.
I would not give you high praises if you guys, to me, didn't deserve it. So.
I appreciate it, but it's just like funny because we don't think of it that way. You know, we're just like, oh, like we haven't practiced, we haven't done anything. Like, so it's nice to hear for sure. Because I think you get like unsure of your own stuff at points, and then having the validation is really cool.
I try to take on too, like a while ago, I just tried to take on the, you know, the aspect of how I think of other people and just try to apply it to myself. Like, yeah, people might not be great. Like I tell myself, I might not be great. I might not be all these things, but like when I look at someone else who quote unquote isn't great or isn't perfect, or I always think I'm pitchy or whatever it is with their voice, it's like but I still get so much out of those people's performances. So it's like I try to be as kind to myself as I am towards others. So yeah, Nick, you could say you're not a nice person, but you feel music, you respect music. I assume, you know, most people you see playing, you're like, okay, that's their thing. You know, everyone has such a unique voice, literally unique spirit and or voice, you know, literally the way they sing. Like you have a beautiful voice and you can use it very differently. And it's like that is in and of itself, you know, awesome. And someone the other day actually had a post was like talking about playing Get Up, Stand Up. And I was like, oh, I do that one too. And she was like, I'm going to do it for the 48. I'm like, I do that one too. I'm like, that's awesome. Like we should all do it right now because the, you know, the sentiment behind the song. And right away she thought I was like being sarcastic or saying the opposite of what I was actually writing. She's like, oh, is that yours? If you're protective over it, I won't do it. I'm like, that is not what I mean. And I don't mean that. I mean, everyone has a unique voice and I could hear 100 people do the same song I do. But yeah, that comes after all the BS, ego, worry stuff. And you really have to say, you know what? It isn't about just me and people liking me. It's about me like liking everyone else and realizing there's room for everyone. And that helps too sometimes because we do get caught up in the whole like, do people even like what I do? And that is where we get in that battle with our own ego and blah.
I think a lot of us. I'm hearing an echo. Maybe it's
I know.
Anyways, I think a lot of us are you know, empaths or whatever, however you want to characterize it.
Yeah.
And then something really small like a cashier saying like, oh, don't worry about that 50 cents, will like bring you to tears sometimes. You know, or me personally, if somebody's just like, oh, small act of kindness, and I'm like, holy shit, thank God.
Right. Well, how you were talking about not taking compliments. Like, yeah. I'm like, shut up. just be mean because I don't even know how to take it. But it's funny because we're so sensitive. Like, I swear, we're like babies about everything. We kind of stay out of the scene as much as we can because it's like you get hurt over more, I feel like, when you are like an empath or like it's just too connective. I don't know. So with all the energy we put into everything else around us and in our life, it's like we have to kind of pick and choose now what we play or when. That's why I'm always like, I'll get on, but I'm probably not going to play because I have to feel, enough. I don't know. I don't even know how to put it, but it's just interesting.
Play when you want to play.
Yep. But that's like never anymore. It sucks.
For now.
Yeah. It's a phase. Oh, I have a cat.
Oh, there's the cat. Hello, cat.
Hello, cat.
Hello, cat.
Cat's a cat. He's my soulmate.
Wants to be the star of the show.
Where's Ouster Dog?
Oh my goodness, over there somewhere. Have to go and get her.
Oh my gosh, Thomas. You're right. I have to say that because I'm a mom. I'll just be everybody's mom, okay?
Go Dane, go Dane, go.
Yeah. Dang, dang, dang.
Are you ready yet?
Oh, rumor has it that he's ready. That's what I heard.
You trying to make it funny? How dare you?
I would never.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know what to play. I haven't played all day. My voice is probably shit, and I'll think of a couple other excuses here in a minute.
There we go. Here's Ouster Dog.
Okay, I'll. You just said something. Oh, here, Jacko. Said something about being an imposter. I have a song that I just haven't finished that was about imposter syndrome. So yeah, I guess I'll play it. It's not finished, but here you go anyway. Thomas, can you mute?
Oh.
Thank you. Alright, give this a shot. Rested arms of vacant home again. Reach no conclusion. Unwashed, tell yourself you're facing towards a friend. Made in bed again. Stranded in reality. Something like that.
Yes.
Woo!
That was awesome. Your voice is awesome.
Thanks. Why are you lying to me? It's my brain.
We all lying. No, seriously, it's really cool every time I heard it. I like your voice.
Well, I like your guys' voices.
This is a focus group for failed.
For learning to take compliments.
Or that.
Building self-esteem.
This is their therapy.
It's a process.
Dane, can you feel your teeth vibrate when you sing that high?
No. Sometimes if your like lips are too close to the microphone, or I've had like the microphone shock me a bunch of times, that never feels good.
That's not good.
You've never had that?
And it does the buzz thing.
Yeah, and it touches your lips.
Horrible.
Nicholas, I explained to you in the comments that if he has his resonance coming out of his mask, he's gonna feel it in his teeth.
Did you just say mask?
Yeah, like you're like, I don't know.
How'd you know I was wearing a mask?
I always know.
I don't know what else to play.
Halloween.
Some music.
Here, I'll do a song I really like, a cover, that I always used to do at Meg's open mic. It's one of the many Beck covers I do, but this is one of my all-time favorites. Alrighty. If I remember the lyrics, whatever, maybe I'll mess them up. Sorry eyes that cut through the bone, make it hard to leave you alone. They leave you here, wearing your wounds, waving your guns for somebody new. Maybe you're lost, maybe you're lost, maybe you're a lost cause. There's too many people you used to know. They see you coming, they see you go. They know your secrets, and you know theirs. This town is crazy, and nobody cares. Maybe you're lost, maybe you're lost, maybe you're a lost cause. There's a place where you are going, Is that what you thought love was for? Maybe you're lost. Maybe you're lost. Baby, you're lost 'cause I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting for a lost cause. Is that three?
I think it's 2.
I swear to God, that was 2.
It was 2. Any suggestions to what I should play? Just throw out any song. Could be mine, anyone else's.
That was very depressing. Thank you.
You know any Elliot?
No, Anthony knows a bunch.
Ooh.
Anthony does them so well. What's up?
I accidentally unmuted.
What was the one you played? I know there have been a few recent deaths, but you covered someone not too long ago, maybe a month ago or so.
I covered someone's song, you said?
You covered their song like right after they passed.
Oh, no. That was my friend James. It was his favorite song on mine. Which was, it was surprising. I never thought that he would like that song. But, 'cause it's like a love song for a girl, you know? And, he's a big macho guy. But, I could do that one if you want. This one? Okay.
Sounds nice.
It's a quick one. Well, every time I play it now, gotta dedicate it to my buddy. Rest in peace, brother. To be the smile on your face when I get home. You're waiting for me, baby. Believe me when I say this time we'll be playing for keeps. You say nothing's wrong when I just sing along. You say nothing's wrong when I just sing a song. I think of you in the morning sun. We meet the day with our eyes above, faces you've known but you can't tell. We'll dance tonight under your spell. You say nothing's wrong when I just sing along. You say nothing's wrong when I just sing a song.
is a very beautiful song, Dane.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Great. Okay. So, it's up to Megan now.
It's up to Paris. I just picked her up.
Paris.
Paris.
Oh.
Sure. I'm gonna play a song.
Yeah. You want to play a song?
Yeah.
Does Paris want you to play?
No.
Hi, Paris.
Hi.
You're so cute.
I wish she barked at people on the computer the way she does in real life, because you could see her real personality.
How old is she?
They think 10, they thought 10, but nobody knows her backstory. But, you know, the state of her teeth is how they tell.
Right.
She doesn't have so many of those.
She's cute.
She's a sweetheart alone with me, but oh my God, around any people or any dogs, or even just now when I took her outside and she has to go, she'll bark like a maniac.
My dogs bark at everything too, but they're monsters.
I love her. So much peace in animals. It's ridiculous.
That's why my house is filled with them.
Did you see my comment with you tagged in it?
Yes, yeah. Feral cat mom.
Instagram, it just like
I can't not though. I can't just like leave them out there. We've had so many people or so many like a rescue come take like 13 cats from here because people dump them. So I have to stop taking them to my house though.
Well, that's awesome. You have room and space and food and care.
Yeah. And they help with anxiety so much for me. I don't know.
So much. So yeah, I'm gonna play the song. I just decided on my show tomorrow at Winchester, and I decided that I don't feel like dragging my piano out because it's super heavy. So I was like, oh, how would I play it on guitar? And it's only 3 chords that shift a little bit. And then of course I'm like, oh, if I put the capo on, it'll be easier, but will it? But now I'm trying to tell myself, yeah, play with the capo, but that means I have to think through what the chords are still. So I just did this like an hour ago, and let's see if I can do it in front of people, which means then it can be approved for tomorrow. Side note, if anyone does, Kennedy, I got my eye on you, want to play at 8 a.m. during the 48-hour fest, just because you have played early sets before, there's an 8 a.m. and now a 6 a.m. spot open. Actually, Tracy Marie might take that 8 a.m. spot, so now I feel bad saying that. But if she does, she might only want to play for a half hour. No rush to decide on that, but if Anthony or Nick, I don't think you signed up. Des, I know you didn't. I know nobody wants to play at 6 or 8 a.m., but if you do, let me know, because that schedule's floating. And
which day?
The 6 a.m. is Sunday, I think. Now I forget. But now that we have started this conversation, I will throw it in the group message after
I'm
this.
in the bullpen.
Gabs was supposed to do her 6 a.m. meditation, but she actually does, Gabby, Sunflower Gabby, she does, I think, teaching, like online teaching overseas or something. And so because they are definitely not doing the fallback time, clocks go back this weekend, and so they aren't doing that, and so she didn't realize it would impose on her time, so she had to dip out of the 6 a.m. slot. So bleh. Oh, Thomas is checking for me. I can tell. That's what he's doing right now. My secretary, Thomas.
Meg, I tried to make it clear. I guess I didn't. I'm not really great at committing to things, but I'm totally happy to fill in if I'm available. If somebody's going short or whatever.
Okay.
Just hit me up like a half hour ahead of time.
But 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm not saying I'll show up. I'm just saying I'm available.
Yeah. The 8 a.m. on
That sounds
Saturday.
very reliable, Nick.
Yeah.
Sounds like us.
Yeah, no, that's me too. Hey, it's me too. I say yes to things, and then I'm like, why did I do this?
Yeah, the 8 a.m. on Saturday is TBA.
So the 8 a.m. on Saturday, I'm holding at least the first half hour or one of the half hours for Tracy Marie if she wants to do it, because she wasn't feeling physically up to doing maybe a whole hour. But she's the one behind Breastfest Cleveland, so obviously if she wants a spot, she's got it. But then Gabs' spot, Thomas, was that Saturday or Sunday? At 6 a.m.
That was 6 a.m. Sunday.
Okay, so 6 a.m. Sunday is the one that's definitely open because Gabby had to pull out of that.
Yeah. And the 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. are films.
Yeah.
It's TBA. It says TBA.
Yeah, that goes. Should I play the song?
Well, yeah.
Play.
Give your mic, Thomas.
All right.
Hear that noise.
Just continue talking about the schedule.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I just didn't want to start if it was up in the air. So yeah, speaking of always, I'm always speaking of releasing or shifting energy, and this is yet another song about that. I was having a series of massive like anxiety and panic attacks during the earlier months of quarantine, and I just sat down and just started. Actually, speaking of Gabby was doing these morning meditations at 6 a.m. and some of her words, which I had heard, I've heard over the years many, many times, things to do to let yourself work through and let go of energy when you're having those anxious moments. But some of her words were really resonating with me, and I just started putting them into song. So a lot of these lines came from a very inspiring, grounded woman doing her let it go meditation. Thinking about the chords. Let's see. It's G, F, C major. Okay, got it. Out through the crowd, you can leave. I can send you afloat. Throw my arms up in one motion. I must believe it first before I can see the worst thoughts. Feel at home in my body and soul, right where I need to be. Focus on flow. Focus on love. Focus on flow. Opening the throat. Let it out. Let it out. Speak with your heart and let time be what it is, what it is. Out through my feet to the earth, let the green plants determine the worth of this energy. It's so much extra than I need. I give it back to you. I can send you afloat with these musical notes. Focus on flow. Emotions are calm and grounding. Feel at home in my body and soul, right where I need to be. I'm at peace with myself and the universe, right where I need to be. And now we're surrounded by everything, everyone now. We're surrounded by everyone. And now I'm surrounded by everything, everyone. You've always been love surrounding everyone. And now we're surrounded by everything. You've always been love. It sort of came out. It's really weird singing without a microphone on Zoom. I hope it sounds okay.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Hmm?
So yeah, that's like in the song, some of those last lines, like, with quarantine, like I think, am I the only one who like every other day thinks like I might die tomorrow? So it's like
No,
really
we
finding
do that plus the kids. It's freaky as fuck.
yeah, it's like finding some semblance of peace within when you're really terrified. And it's like
Yeah.
saying those lines like now I'm surrounded by everything, everyone you've always loved, you've been loved. It's like, okay, like as far back as I can stand from fear is the place where my other song I quote all the time, Carbon Star, it's a universe of love. Like in theory, everything out there is part of everything, and it's black and white, it's good or evil, it is good. It has to be. So yeah, songs like lines like that come out when I'm terrified within. So that's the song I'm going to practice for the listener.
Yeah, you used the capo on that one.
Is Kesher over there? He might be puking.
Did use the cape on it.
Did he meow?
How far?
Puke?
If you used the capo on that one,
What? Yeah, you can cape on it.
how far was the capo up?
On number 3.
Oh.
On the 3rd fret. I hear another depressing one.
Yeah.
What? What is it?
We do lots of
Is it cat food,
technical
though?
discussions on where the capo is on the.
Dane, quit blowing smoke in our face.
No, it's cool. Dane just
Is he
decided.
okay?
Desiree, you should.
What?
Oh, you should just.
What? I'm sorry. My cat's puking.
Oh no! Is it puke or is it airball?
I don't know. I just heard him. I'm like, ugh. And I had to put medicine on one of the other ones. So sorry I got distracted. What's up?
You were unmuted. We were just.
I know I'm an ass. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's the discussion portion. Since Dane was blowing smoke at the camera, I was between playing a song called "The Color of Tears" or "Smoke Screens." So I'm gonna go with "Smoke Screens" because that moment clearly meant that was the song I was supposed to play.
You should do the other one too after, because we play Colors of the Sun.
Okay.
It's not
These
smoke.
are both from, it's not smoke. It's vape. Sorry.
Thank you, Megan.
Vape.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no one was vaping when I
like
wrote this
Dane.
song 10 years ago. So, from my album A Light in the Distance, which is all about going to the darkest places within and coming back out to find the light, and we have to. Like, everyone has to do that, maybe sometimes daily, maybe sometimes over the course of your life or every couple of years. But I really try to embody that idea when I wrote this album years ago. And this is like the third last song, and it's the darkest feeling. Everything about it feels almost icky sometimes. It turns around at the end and feels a little more uplifting. But yeah, people have told me they don't like the song because it makes them feel ugh. So, it is what it is. And that's what it's supposed to do, because the song after it is called A Light in the Distance, and the song after that is The Sound You Know, which is super uplifting and forgiving of all this darkness that we have to embody. So this is called Smoke Screens. And I wrote it 10 years ago, and it was scarily about times like these, a future I saw that kind of could have, I was like, the future could be bright or it could go to a really low point because humanity. And here we are. But there's hope in people like you and me. The future is the truth, no keeping it from you, no keeping it from you. The future is the proof, no keeping it from you, no keeping it from you. Even Paris is upset. Do you hear her bark? Smoke screens just out of reach from your hand. I fall behind you, look back. Military crowding in. There are no more buildings, no more walls, only dust swelling. Create veils thick enough to distance us. Smoke screens just out of reach from your hand. I fall behind you, look back. Military crowding in. The roads, a memory of the path. said it's just an old excuse, 'cause we always knew, we always knew, we always knew the future was the proof. After the dirt settles, we let go of all that held ours. We return with something bigger than ourselves. We are keepers of the spark. It's running through us all. We don't need the proof. We are more than truths after everything we've said. Memory we let go. There are keepers of the spark. We keep it in the dark. We keep it safe and sound. We keep it all, and now after everything we've said. Smoke screens keeping us apart, keeping me from you. You're just out of reach. Smoke screens, the future was the proof. No keeping it from you. No keeping it from you. There are keepers of the spark. It's running through us all. We don't need the proof. We are more than truth. After everything we've said, it's just a damn excuse. We always knew, we always knew, we always knew. The future was the proof. Kennedy's like making me cry. Your face you're making.
That was really good. I liked it a lot.
Thank you.
No, I loved it.
Thank you. I was like feeling it, and just again, you're much younger than I am, and it like makes me sad. Like it makes me sad. Like I got to be young in like a better era, and at the same time, I was very much plagued by these visions of like, fuck, like I don't think we're gonna be okay, society. Like I know we're gonna have to hit another low point before we get to hopefully a high point, a much higher point. But I was just talking with my ex, who is also my ex-bandmate, who is a good friend of mine, and we started texting yesterday during the debate, and I was like, man, the night before last, I noticed that Obama did a speech for Biden on the campaign trail, and I turned it on, and I was like, it was so peaceful to hear his delivery and diction and just talking, and I fell asleep to it. And I was telling my ex this. I was like, man, because we lived together in Berea in 2008. I was like, remember that day we voted for Obama and we came home and watched at the time The Daily Show, and Stephen Colbert was still on at the time, and like they did not want to call the election even though it was kind of a landslide. They were like, oh, we don't know yet. We don't know if it could really be possible that America, made the right move towards something progressive. But that was such a good feeling and such a crazy feeling in 2008, and then it seemed like okay, and then so anyway, that's
I didn't have PTSD about politics then.
Totally.
So much.
Actually, I was 18, 19 during the Bush Gore thing, which it just hit me the other night. I'm like, wait, Al Gore, like I remember, because I didn't vote in that election. I was 19 actually, and I was going to Kent that semester, and I grew up during Clinton. I was a teenager during Clinton, so my parents were like, this is the best economy, everything's great. Like, they were very progressive, and I didn't really pay attention to politics because I didn't think I had to back then. And then the Bush Gore thing, I didn't vote because I thought, oh, no one's going to elect Bush Jr. Like, that's crazy. And then just the way that election, it was dragged out for months.
Now we'd take him.
Now what?
I said, now we would take him over this.
Totally. But it hit me the other night. I was like, wait, Al Gore, like the guy who is the fucking leader on climate change, actually ran for president? I kind of forgot that. Like when we think Bush Gore, we're like, oh yeah, Bush Gore. But it's like that. Could you imagine if he would have won and all the things we would have done for the climate in theory? And at the same time, maybe he wouldn't have been as passionate and prolific as he was with the movies and stuff, having the fact that he did lose. So, maybe there's some silver lining there. I have to make sure Paris is not sad.
Yeah.
Okay, she's sleeping. She was just barking before. I was like, maybe she's sad.
I have a weird, I don't know how to do it, but you guys know how wolves howl? I think we should all have like a cry.
A cry together, yeah.
Collective howl.
That'll be part of that song we're writing.
I want the world to do that, Nicholas. I want the whole world to cry together. Like, that's always the goal with some of these songs, too. I was like, what if I could make everyone slow down and cry? But if John Lennon couldn't do it with Imagine. But okay, let's howl.
Yeah.
Like right now?
What?
Or was that rhetorical, or do you mean like right now?
No, I was saying, I don't know how we could organize that. I don't want to...
A collective cry?
Fuck Megan's fucking songs. Let's all just start weeping. I can't do it that easily anymore.
Well, interestingly enough, the last song I was going to play is called The Color of Tears, and it is very much about this idea that, going back, the song, same time frame, more than 10 years ago that I wrote it, and of course, racism and everything was just as persistent in different ways. We weren't seeing it the way we are now, but I was kind of trying to make a statement on that, like, hey, everybody cries in clear, and yet when it's on our skin, maybe it looks like it has a color, but then more so, of course, that everybody cries. The whole thing with my other song, Same Rain, we're all made of water, like, we have so much more in common than what separates us, so if that doesn't make you cry, it makes me cry. And it's the same first chord, don't be fooled.
Everything makes me cry now.
Okay, so this will be the last one I do. Thanks for inviting me tonight, guys. Good to be here. Good to hear you.
All right.
Color of tears, color of fear, color of love, color we share. The water is clear, flowing free. After the tears we see, we can rebuild anything we need. Let go everything we know. After the tears, clouds clear, and we see more than we ever did before. After the tears, clouds clear, and we see more than we ever did before. The color of tears, the color of fear, the color of love, the color we share. Wash it out of me, please wash these old ways out of you. Old hate, old weight, gone stale. Can a man ever know what it's like to come undone? The insides dropping down so hard. We hit the ground and know it's the lowest place and restart. The color of tears, the color of fear, the color of of color we share, color of tears, nothing to fear, nothing to fear, nothing to fear.
Yes.
Together now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I remember the moment when Washington, Oregon, and California declared for Obama, and at the exact moment they called the election in 2008, and I was watching Channel 3, and they said America has just elected its first black president. We have just made history. Yep. And he made his acceptance speech, and he says, "You wanted hope and change, you've got it. We got a whole new era, and we're going to move forward, and we're going to do great things for the country and for each other." And fast forward a few years, and he found out that it was more difficult than he thought it would be.
Oh, totally. I mean, like, even in the debate yesterday, like, oh, Joe Biden, why didn't you guys do this when you were in power? The Republican Congress that wouldn't let us do anything, and the way they harassed him, and again, the way, I mean, don't get me started. My blood pressure's going up. Trump's like, no one's been meaner to me than any other president, and it's like they said racist freaking things to Obama all the time. I mean, people, I won't even repeat it for the sake of the fact that it's being recorded. But yeah, like
the birther bullshit.
All absolutely. And it was crazy that was Donald Trump too. It's like he was planting the seeds of hate since, and how horrible to think that if it wasn't a black president and just a really progressive president, like let's say Bernie ran back then and won, if there wouldn't have been that backlash. Because again, people want to say it's not about race, but come the frick on, it was right. The birther bullshit. Would Trump have started a campaign being like Bernie's not from, with his freaking, where is he from? Boston, not Boston. I just forgot where Bernie was from. But with his accent, they would have been, oh, he's not from the U.S. You know what I mean? Like, done that. If the person didn't have different color skin, it's just so.
What is Trump's accent bullshit? Is that foul mouth piece of shit? That's what he is.
It's New York bold combined with Godfather movie culture. He actually mentioned Fredo, the brother of the brother of the Corleone family, who was afraid of everything, and he ended up getting executed by his younger brother, Michael.
Wait, in real life or in the movie?
In the movie.
I have no idea. I have not actually seen these movies all the way through, but
well, he mentioned
he just looks like a fucking duck all the time.
That's perhaps where he got the whole military soldiers are suckers.
Oh, yeah, that. I mean, that at least hurt him.
Yeah.
Did anybody here vote yet?
Yeah.
Has anybody voted already? Nice.
I have my thing. I have to turn it in.
I'm going on Monday.
I need to get a stamp, and then it'll be good.
2 stamps.
I have
stamps. 2 stamps, because 70 cents.
2 stamps.
Yeah, 2 stamps. I've heard people, or actually no, someone who was waiting to hear if their ballot was accepted yet. They were worried that they didn't put the extra stamp on or something, but it did get accepted. I'm waiting for mine to come in the mail, but if it doesn't come, I'll absolutely be going on.
We sent our ballots in with 1 stamp on them, and I called our local not post office,
Board of Elections?
Yeah, the election board. I called them, and I made sure they got it. They got it. There was no problem.
Awesome.
Stamp. It's a forever stamp. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 stamp thing I think it'll expedite it because it has 2 stamps or something. I don't know if that's how the post office is supposed to work, but that's what I heard on the chatter box. People saying.
Spend more money on the postal service either way. Give them more money, and then no one can bitch about how they're not making any money.
Yeah. Republicans don't want to do that. Well, Trump doesn't want to do that. But as far as the future, there are a lot of different people with different backgrounds and different cultures, and even within the political left, you have people who don't get along. The political right. I remember what I said once that at the end of one of the Manic Mondays open mics.
Pee in my mouth.
Well, you can hear me? Okay, I said I was quoting the Klingon leader who said that if there's going to be a brave new world, our generation is going to have the hardest time living in it. And so to bridge these gaps may not be easy. You have to take the perspective.
Having kids right now sucks. Like, that's probably the most, I don't know, anxiety and like craziness that I've felt is like,
yeah, I mean, are you supposed to raise
this bullshit? You know, like,
raise them like Terminator style? Like, you know what I mean? Are you preparing
essentially,
them for
and then having a little girl, like, ugh, I just wanna.
Did you get them guns yet?
No, I'm Alaskan and I should, but no, we don't have guns.
Yes, I saw it. You're from Alaska. That's a whole different. Is that really like a different world up there, or?
Oh yeah, so different. It was culture shock coming down here. Trying to drive, trying to do anything. Yeah, it's just much slower, much more friendly. I don't know. There's not so much going on all the time, but it's also like, you know, there's bears and moose and crazy things, so it's just different. It's beautiful though. I sort of miss it.
Bears are one thing I'm so glad I don't have to deal with bears. Like, that's one thing that I'm just like, I don't have to worry about that because I live in Ohio. It's fine. Like,
I would rather deal with a bear than a bee. Well, not a bee, but like a wasp or a hornet. Yeah, no. I'll deal with a bear first.
All right. We're requested very forcefully to play. I think Kennedy's next.
Yeah.
But you're gonna play like last week, or you were able to have it set up? Or?
well, I'll play it probably like last week, where it's probably gonna stare at the ceiling. But if you're here to look at me, you need something better to do. All right. But I will try to play some different stuff. Huh?
We were gonna go bowling, but there was a problem.
Okay. What?
What?
Well, I hope you can go bowling next time. I'll play some of the songs that like I don't typically play. I'm not sure I've actually played one of them live because it's like super short and like very. It was the first song that I ever wrote with instrumentals, and it was on guitar. I'm not gonna pull out my guitar and play that though. It's coming out on piano if it's coming out. I'm gonna set this down. Set it down right here, beautiful. Ah. No. And see, it's doing that thing that you guys talk about where it's like it does the like where your keyboard screams at you.
Yes. The familiar string of lights.
Right? I know. I like to make sure you feel comfy and at home so you can also stare at my ceiling at midnight. All right. I think the first one I'll play. You know, I'm gonna play the Nothing to Do with You one because I don't know why, but I've been like improvising like crazy today, so this is probably a good one for that. We'll see how that goes. Take it down, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you. Seen you around town, don't wanna be next to you. Girl, you hunting me down, it's freaking me out. Don't know what to do. Take it down, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you, to do with you. See you sneaking around corners, see you hiding my beds, trying to get. You know what? Actually, I don't remember the chords to that. See you sneaking around corners, see you hiding my beds, trying to get. No. You know what? I'm gonna go to the other one and I'm gonna look up the chords while I'm singing the other one. So that was the preview. You get the preview for that one. See, I'm not ready for tonight, but it's okay.
There's no way to position it so we could like see you play.
No. I would physically die.
Wouldn't want to see that.
Exactly. I know. I gotta die in my own time, right?
Everyone has their own time.
Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm just gonna start
Just
that one
don't
again.
die.
It's go time. It's go time. I got it. So, take it down, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you. Seen you around town, don't wanna be next to you. Got you hunting me down, you're freaking me out. Don't know what to do. Take it down, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you. See you sneaking around corners, see you hiding around beds, trying to get to me, talking to my friends, sending messages, trying to cut deep when you're the only one who's losing sleep. Seen all the red flags, should've read all the signs. Now you're off the deep end, yeah, you're crossing the line. Take it down, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you. Seen you around town, don't wanna be next to you. Got you hunting me down, you're freaking me out. Don't know what to do. Take it down, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you. Say I'm doing you wrong, say you don't know why, then I'm ignoring you and trying to hide. You say that you'll leave, but you won't let me be. You say I'm the one who's acting immaturely. I'd wish you'd leave me alone. Don't talk to me on the phone, don't follow me. Stay away from my home. Take it down, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you. Take it down, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you. To do with you. I said I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. I said I don't want nothing. Don't want nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I was not ready for tonight, but it's okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna play this out. This next one is like the first song that I ever officially wrote and recorded. I mean, not like recorded, but recorded on my phone so that it was one that I would remember. So it's called Walkout. It's P sad, a little bit sad. That last one, I got chased down in a stairwell. It's a little scary, so I was like, please never speak to me again. Thanks. Boom. All right. Walk out of my life. I couldn't even keep you if I tried. It never matters how much I love or how much I give. I learned you only need one person to live. It's a lonely life. No one around you, lots of lonely nights when nobody loves you. I guess it's because no one ever tried for me. without light, without light to me. You can tell that I was like 18 when I wrote that because that was super dramatic as heck. I don't know what to play next.
Performance.
What'd you say?
I said excellent performance.
Thank you, thank you.
Anybody can say that they love you anytime without lying.
And your voice is amazing.
It's ridiculously amazing, Kennedy. I kept on muting myself to say that, but I'm like, oh, I'll wait until the end. Your voice is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Are you still trying to pick a song? Because I would always pick that one that you wrote for your mom, or that one that makes you think of your mom, the angel one. It's so beautiful.
Do you want me to play that one?
That's my request, but do whatever. If you have another one in mind, do whatever's in mind.
I was like, I don't care either way. That's fine with me. I was gonna ask if you guys had any requests, but then I was like, I don't really know that anybody like knows.
I sure know that one. That one will always resonate and stick out because the story behind it. And I remember the first time I heard you play it at the Hi-Fi for the mental health awareness thing we did, or the, what's it called? It wasn't called the Hi-Fi anymore. Foundry. The Foundry. Anyway,
yes.
I first time I heard you play it, and I was definitely not crying. It was so beautiful.
I still have your CD in my car from that. I was like, you like became my hero that day. I was like, oh my god! I was like,
let us all be each other's heroes, please, you guys. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's
play.
I'm playing. I was gonna. My god. If I could sleep and I could dream, I could bring you back to me, where you'd be safe and out of harm. I know it's too late and you can't stay, but for that moment I could have you back in my arms. Oh, I knew to be an angel you didn't need wings. You were still taken away from me, and your light will shine on in our lives, and I will continue to fight. Now you belong to the sky, laying in the stars above, your cloud heaven all too high. My heart broken by my loss of your love, and my heart is sewn together with time, but time can't heal the wound. It's only a temporary fix to help me forget about you. And I've got battle scars that I can't heal, but I'm just again learning how to feel. I have to learn that nightmares can't be real. The nightmares aren't real. And it's never gonna be the same pain. Every time I hear your name, my heart is haunted by your grace. Not a soul can take your place, and I can't believe this has happened. How could you be gone? It's only been a short time, but it feels like so long. I knew to be an angel you didn't need wings, but you were still taken away from me, and your light will will shine on in our lives. I will continue to fight. And you said, take my heart, take my soul, take a part of me wherever you go. And I'll carry those words with me until the end of time, remembering when you were still mine.
You are trying to make me cry.
Sorry!
It was really
We
good.
can play that at our cry fest. I don't know why. The entire time I was playing, I was like uncontrollably shaking. But I wasn't like nervous, but I was like definitely uncontrollably shaking for the whole set. But
grow a pair and go kill some fucking assholes or something.
I mean,
Awesome.
I don't want to mess with my parole, man.
Don't actually kill anybody.
Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm just kidding. They're gonna pull this up later. Like if somebody like gets murdered, they're gonna be like, "You heard what she said, yeah."
Instigating, terrorize them.
But something I always forget about to mention that I forget about mentioning in that last song is there are actually words. My mom had written these like little notebooks for us when she found out that she was sick, and she wrote, "Take my heart, take my soul, take a part of me wherever you go." And so I incorporated it in that song for her. And so those are some of my favorite lyrics of that song. So I was like, thought I should. I feel like that's the cool part of the song.
It's really awesome.
The whole song is cool, but that part is really special and definitely an example for anyone else going through something like that. You know, I think it's such a brilliant thing to do, is to take someone's words and make them your own when you can, when it's something like that. And so people might not think of that, and you just saying that you did that to anyone who, you know, might need to hear it. That's definitely a good part of the story to tell.
It's definitely it's a good way to kind of like tell people that like even though someone has passed away, that they're always with you and they'll live forever through you because of, you know, your memories and when you talk about them and stuff, they're still alive in that sense.
And you capture all that and express it in the song. Or you can.
Died 2 deaths.
People too.
And first death is, you know, your physical death, and the second death is when no one speaks your name again.
That's for Dia de los Muertos.
Corazón es muerte.
So that was a remarkably expressive set for the view of the lights in the sky. It sort of fit well. Actually,
those string lights pulled together.
Yeah. The great expression behind it. It's sort of like a video. It's sort of like an expression piece.
I swear I'll try and get it set up this week. I started like this new job, so I've been working like real people hours, and I'm like, I don't have energy for anything. But we'll get there. We will set up the piano because it has been down for at least 2 weeks now.
So, everyone's
Time to get some Crocs.
Yeah, no one's done with their
set. You don't have to tie your shoes. So, Megan, you're still working on something?
What?
You still working on something? You still painting or?
Right now? Oh no, I'm on my phone. I'm looking at pictures of Bebo on my phone because I went on Facebook and Jackie posted a thing that said what you look like on the inside as a dog and the outside as a dog. And hers was really funny and it was really cute. So then I did the stupid game, and I have to show you guys the picture if you can see it. It's hilarious. So
Bevo's not a dog, she's a cow.
this one, the happy one, says it's me on the outside, and then I'm this very serious, sort of sad, stern pit bull on the inside. And so, of course, Dee replied right away, so you're Bevo on the inside and Frylock on the outside.
Oh
And
my
it's just
god.
then I started pulling up pictures of Bebo looking crazy, and now Dee and I are posting Bebo pictures.
That's
Bebo
funny.
is the best. Bebo and Frylock are Lisa and Dave's dogs, and
I
yeah.
love them.
I was never around a pit bull until I was around those guys, and I was like everyone else, unfortunately, a little nervous. I was like, this dog is big and wild and weighs more than me, and is trying to like love me, but it hurts. And then
Bevo's a cow.
yeah, Bebo just became like one of my best friends. Like, she is the biggest, beautifulest, wonderfulest pit bull, and Frylock's is super cute, like beagle. I would normally love on Frylock, but I kind of ignored Frylock all the time just to be buddies with Bebo. I sang songs to her. I sang the Queen song, "You're My Best Friend," all the time to Bebo. Like, she's my bud. So anyway, that's what happened over here. Dog pictures. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna go in a minute, guys. Did everyone play here tonight? I know I came late, but
Yeah. So you're going to your event's tomorrow, 6:30. Doors at 6:30.
yeah, at the Winchester, if anybody wants to come out, social distance tables, it is what it is, but it's probably the only show I'll play solo this year, and maybe I have one other, like, restaurant gig coming up, but, you know, like everything else, doing a lot less of what's normal, but I said yes to this show. It's Michael McFarlane's CD release party, which is cool. You know, a few people will be there, so
Yeah.
play some songs.
You never know what's going to happen as far as opportunities that come down the road.
For sure, but I know myself, and I feel like, I mean, yeah, if it was something very, you know, cool, of course I'd say yes to it, but I'm not seeking things the way I used to seek things. You know, I used to try to, I mean, unless it's a no audience show, I'll seek those, but that's not the same.
Yeah, you know Liz, right? Liz Blum.
Yeah, I saw her post. I don't know. I didn't comment on it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really in that place where I think I don't know. I feel like it's like throw the dice every time you say yes to something. It's like, this could be the one that somebody gets somebody sick, even if it has nothing to do with me. What if it's somebody in the crowd and somebody else gets sick? And it's just like, I feel there's so much weight on our decisions right now. Anytime we go anywhere, even to the grocery store, I feel the weight of that decision.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't know if they're having it in the back, in the ballroom or in the tavern, or because the ballroom's a lot more spacious or something.
For who?
Yeah. I don't know if they're having it in the ballroom or in the tavern, because in the ballroom is a lot more roomy.
Who's having what in the ballroom or the tavern?
The events, her events for Beachland. She's
I
doing,
didn't know.
she's doing it for Beachland, ballroom and tavern.
Hey, she was doing it for Beachland. Okay, now I'm interested. Yeah, they're doing it in the ballroom. I know they are. I mean, they have to be, I assume. And just bring people out there.
Yeah, so.
That's cool. But yeah, 48 Hour Fest is next weekend. I'm going to follow up to your group message, Thomas, and let people know those very, very early open spots if anybody wants one. Otherwise, good to see everybody here.
And you also, like anyone else who appears, make sure you put your promotion links, your music links in the chat. So band links, music links, page links, everything in the chat, so people can follow it.
Cool.
In our chat group. So.
Okay.
So.
Bye.
Great set, Megan.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Dane. You too. Good to hear you.
See Paris. Oh, there we go.
That's Paris sleeping through it all. She's
Yeah.
just sleeping.
Bye, Paris.
Bye. All right. Really, it was good to hear everybody here.
Nice
Slow down
to
for a minute.
finally meet you, Megan. Nice to finally
Nice
meet
to meet you too, Anthony. Are we friends on Facebook? Do you know?
you.
Okay, well, let's find each other there. And by all means, like I said, I do that 48-hour thing every month. It's always great to have newcomers join on, play all around the clock, meet a lot of people that way too. Obviously, 48 performers. So if you kind of tune into the event, you see a lot of people you might not have heard or know already.
I've watched it a bunch. And
Cool. All right. Awesome. Glad.
Crossed paths yet. By the way, I did watch your live performance, or the one in the theater. sounded incredible, and just incredible performance. The songs are amazing. All the musicianship is really good. I love D on bass. D's bass playing is killer.
I 100% agree. It's ridiculous. And it really, I mean, we had a great band for 4 or 5 years with our other member. It was great. But D has really brought something for me, because we're doing the same songs we've been doing for years. It's like giving them a whole new life, and it's awesome. And D's energy is just it. We all need to be able to put our energy into something, you know, and obviously this year more than ever. And I'm just so grateful of how D's energy translates in our band. It's really alive. So
I'm a drummer for a handful of bands and bass player for a bunch of bands that just aren't playing right now. But like the drums and the bass are both incredible in your band. Like
absolutely,
really,
Lisa. I mean,
Lisa's the best drummer ever.
She's the best drummer in Cleveland, and it was a well-kept secret for many years. And then when I started my open mic night, I was like, okay, wait a minute. You guys want to play with me? You want to back me up? And then on the next thing, it was a band. And honestly, I mean, anyone who's been like, oh, I'm looking for a drummer, I'm like, Lisa does have time. She's played in some really killer bands for short stints sometimes, but obviously in Dez's band and whatnot, and it's just always, she gets all the compliments, which is cool. Like I'm used to that. Like I'm used to, you know, again, we're all nice to each other. Oh, you're great, you're great, you're great. But I love when people see how great the rhythm section is in a band, because it doesn't always stand out to your average listener. I think musicians pick up on that pretty well, but I love, like, average listeners will be like, holy crap, you're drum and bass, you know? And yeah, all of it. Guitar too.
They wouldn't notice specifically that the drums and bass are locked in. They'll just be like, your band's awesome, or you guys sound tight, or they don't know what the...
Right, like it's all one collective thing. They don't get it.
Like, that's what makes a good band. And like, I was just listening to some of the bass lines and stuff, she was doing. I was just blown away. So
great. Thank you for hearing it. I'll make sure they know that too. And really, thank you so much for the compliments, for tuning into the show. It means everything to any songwriter to be heard. So thank you for saying that you've heard me. All right, bye, you guys.
Right.
See you soon.
Yeah, great performance and everything, Megan.
Bye.
Right.
Bye. Good to hear you all too.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, I didn't leave yet. Bye.
All right.
thanks.
So we're Ms. Kennedy. So we're at the end. It's the end of the open mic, or the end of the election season, or the end of the world, or any discussion anyone wants to have before we go.
The end of the fucking world.
Yeah, we made it all the way at 12:38, or 8 minutes past. I didn't think it would get to midnight because we're doing it on a different night.
Plus, we had so few people, but in the
We
beginning.
got 7, so we got.
Not quantity, it's quality.
Yeah.
And we didn't come and just watch. We actually attempted to play.
Yeah. So.
Hi,
You
Salita.
guys sounded awesome. I was listening on YouTube.
Thank you. Everybody was awesome tonight.
Yeah, your voices together, it works so well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the whole scene with the cat, the kids, and
The cat, the kids, and
I need to hear you guys play with Lisa. I've never
yeah.
heard it.
I miss playing with her. It sucks.
Yeah,
We
she's
should do
awesome.
some kind of live at her house like Meg does. Our stuff's not set up yet.
we need to get you both here in the open mic and have you like trade off, taking turns. You play, do something, she does something. You try to collaborate across Zoom or something.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying to Nicholas. Like, we should all collaborate and write something over Zoom, which sounds really weird, but it could work.
That'd be really cool.
I think that could be awesome. But I want to talk briefly about Anthony's quest right now. He's actually like on the quest for the Holy Grail, or he was until they were like, okay, never mind. But figuring out the online lagless jam.
Yeah. Does it exist?
I don't think so. I doubt it.
Jared said something about a program that's supposed to have no latency issues where people can jam together. I've seen videos of people doing it.
Right. Me too.
You have to have fast internet.
Which for me right now is a no-go because I live in. I have goats in my barn in the back.
That's great.
I'm
Go.
in the same boat.
Yeah.
There's literally cows like 20 feet from me.
Dude, go get tail fur.
Tail fur. Go cow tipping.
No, don't.
I would never
Yeah,
do
go
that.
tip a cows. Come on. We're Blink-182 now. You're drunk.
I get to be Tom DeLonge. Where are you?
Yeah.
Whoa. I didn't say to go cow tipping. I am drunk, but fuck you. And fuck Dane.
Fuck everyone.
Why would they do?
That's always fuck me. I guess this is
Buddy,
just growing up.
In this specific instance, Dane is the one who brought up cow tipping.
That was me, dork.
I absolutely did not. I said there was cows like 20 feet from me.
Dude,
And
I
actually,
can't
it's probably
keep
more like
track
50
of
feet.
this because I'm drunk.
It's okay.
You
man.
mixed me and Dane up. I guess we look similar.
It's fair.
You're so much more attractive than Dane.
That's totally true. I have yeah.
Hey Dane, your shirt changed colors. Did you start sweating a lot or what?
Actually, yeah, to be perfectly honest, there's like something with the thermostat and it's really hot in the room. So, I was going to go shirtless like you and just draw lips on my chest, but I decided not to.
I forgot about that.
We'll save that for next time.
It's tradition.
Don't talk about my cavernous chest. You son of a bitch.
I'm going to draw your face on my chest.
Dude. I'm out. I'm done.
Tattoo it.
Promise. Fuck you. Fuck all you people. Anthony, if you need an ear, you better call me soon because I'm about to pass out.
All right, and I'm also getting
Shush. Shush.
That's not nice.
over time. I'm getting videos up from the performances at the
Shush.
Oh my god.
Shush.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, ignore that man behind the curtain.
Love you guys. Bye.
Oh, Jinx! Now you can't talk till I say your name 3 times. I'm just kidding. That's what my nieces do though, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Because you just can't talk then, you're just screwed.
Yeah, you could just go ahead
You
and
just can't
disobey
talk
him.
and
Just like, no. It
So they're
works.
like Aunt Ken like 3 times. I'm like, oh damn it.
Magic.
Yeah, you just say, nah, dude, and then you just keep talking.
Yeah. No.
That's, yeah, I've done that.
You
a few
like
times.
me, tell my kids I'm gonna kick them in the butt.
Homie, don't play that.
I tell my nieces that I'll sit on them, which isn't too much of a threat though, because I'm just very small as a person. So I'm like, I will straight up sit on you, and none of them take me seriously.
My kids don't take me seriously if I say anything. They're like, okay, mom. Like, no, you're not gonna do that.
They're like,
'Cause
so
they think I'm
anyway.
just a sarcastic asshole all the time. Yeah, they just laugh at me.
Yeah. That'll serve them well someday though.
At least they'll understand sarcasm. Won't go over their heads.
I have the hardest time with people in that it's sarcasm and hyperbole because I deal mainly in sarcasm and hyperbole. My boss does not understand either. And so I'll say something, she's like, well, I would sure hope not. And I'm like,
I'm just
I'm like,
kidding. Yeah, I can't deal with people. I'm too sarcastic. That's why it's funny because like Nicholas is the same exact way, and I thought he was an ass for like the first few times I was on.
oh, my phone died.
But our personalities are like literally the same, and I think that's why. And
No,
now
you were
him
correct. He's
so
definitely
much.
an ass. He's just
Well,
a
yeah.
lovable ass with good intentions.
But it's like endearing, you know.
It is. No, I love the guy.
And I love Salita. They're
Yeah,
like
they're
my favorite
awesome.
people now. Somehow. It's kind of crazy though, because we wouldn't have met any of you guys if any of this didn't happen. So it's like good but not good.
The old silver lining.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying before is that I'm getting, we're getting the videos up from the installation performances. So, Dane, you have your performances. I'm going to have to. I'm asking people what the titles of their songs were to add to make sure they're labeled right.
Are you asking me to make names for my songs?
Song 1.
Well,
I
like Elliot.
Otherwise, I'll if there's otherwise I'll just put performance part 1, part 2, part 3.
Just put this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, and
This
same
dude.
Thing, same
How was that show?
Yeah, Kennedy left too, I think.
It was cool.
Was it? I drove by the thing on Shoreway the other day.
Yeah, I didn't realize where it was at. I used to live right over there. I lived like down the street from Mike McFarland.
Yeah. We played there once too. We used to live like Edgewater area.
Yeah,
We're in the area. I miss Cleveland.
it was really cool playing it. His whole setup. I liked it.
That's awesome. It looked pretty cool. I only got to see part of it though.
Okay, so.
Well,
I guess we're at the end. If anyone, oh yeah, oh Anthony, I'm still trying to get your videos too. Just the last few weeks have been murder for me, so I've been trying to get caught up on things.
Whatevs.
Anthony, you need to play Megan's next 48-hour thing.
Yeah, well,
I just want to hear an hour of your music, honestly.
we'll get you.
Being
We'll
selfish.
get you links for that.
Sure.
So.
Look at my schedule. Or look at her schedule, rather.
all right. Well, I'm gonna try to sleep since my monsters are sleeping finally.
That's late.